Ladies and gentlemen, Colgate Dental Cream presents The Dennis Day Show, written by Frank Galen. With Dink Trout, Charles Dant in the orchestra, yours truly, Vern Smith, and starring our popular young singer in A Day in the Life of Dennis Day.
Twice a day and before every date, use Colgate Dental Cream to clean your breath while you clean your teeth.
Here's Dennis singing Linda.
When I go to sleep, I never count sheep. I count all the charms about Linda. And lately it seems in all of my dreams I walk with my arms about Linda. But what good does it do me? For Linda doesn't know I exist. Can't help feeling gloomy. Think of all the lovin' I've missed. We pass on the street, my heart skips a beat. I say to myself, hello, Linda. If only she'd smile, I'd stop her a while. Then I would get to know Linda. But miracles still happen. And when my lucky star begins to shine, with one lucky break, I'll make Linda mine. Oh, miracles still happen. And when my lucky star begins to shine, with one lucky break, I'll make Linda mine.
Colgate Dental Cream cleans your breath while it cleans your teeth.
No other toothpaste does a better job of cleaning your teeth than Colgate Dental Cream. For Colgate Dental Cream has a safe polishing agent that cleans your teeth both gently and thoroughly, brings out their natural sparkle and beauty.
And scientific tests prove that Colgate Dental Cream cleans your breath while it cleans your teeth. Yes, actual scientific tests prove conclusively that in 7 out of 10 cases, Colgate Dental Cream instantly stops unpleasing breath that originates in the mouth.
Colgate Dental Cream is famous for its wonderful wake-up flavor, too. Nationwide tests of leading toothpastes prove that Colgate Dental Cream is preferred for flavor over other brands tested.
So try Colgate Dental Cream to bring out the natural sparkle and beauty of your teeth for a wake-up flavor you'll thoroughly enjoy.
And use Colgate Dental Cream twice a day and before every date to clean your breath while you clean your teeth.
Well, just about the last person in the whole world you'd suspect of being up to something devilish is the husband of our young hero's landlady. Loyal, dutiful, steady, fearful Mr. Anderson. But his daughter Mildred has been far from satisfied with her father's behavior during the past week, and so this morning she's decided to broach the subject to her boyfriend, Dennis Day, in his room.
Dennis, what are you doing?
Oh, listening to the radio.
To the radio? Oh, I don't hear anything.
I know, Fred Allen's on.
Well, turn it off. I want to talk to you.
Okay.
Dennis, have you noticed anything odd or unusual about Dad lately?
Your dad? No, Mildred, why?
Well, he's been acting strangely all week.
Gee, really?
He hasn't been near Mother for whole days at a time.
And besides that, he's been acting strangely, huh?
We hardly ever see him anymore. Why, at dinner he barely gets through the first course before he disappears somewhere. I don't understand it.
Me either. He certainly should be used to the food by now.
It isn't the food. My father's up to something.
Oh, gosh, you really think so?
I do. Dennis, you don't suppose... Oh, no. No, it's impossible.
Well, that's silly. Nothing is impossible. What were you thinking of?
Another woman.
Beg pardon, I was wrong.
Of course, it's utterly fantastic.
Ridiculous.
Still,
Yeah, it's spring, and you know what they say about young men and their fancy.
but Dad's not a young man, Dennis.
Well, sometimes even his type runs across something fancy.
You really think it might be an affair d'amour?
Oh, I don't know whether she's French or not.
But you do think he might be interested in another woman. Oh, Dennis, I can't believe it.
Me either, really.
But, Dennis, we've simply got to know the truth.
Yeah.
If it's what we suspect, we might be able to break it up before Mother hears about it. Think what'll happen to her if she finds out about my father.
I wouldn't want to be in his shoes either.
Now, look. Daddy's in the next room. You're going in there and find out what he's up to.
You mean right now?
Yes, only for heaven's sakes, be tactful. If you're not subtle about it, he won't tell you a thing.
Okay, I'll kind of ease into it slowly. I can be pretty sly, you know.
Oh, good. I'll wait here for you. Go on now.
Morning, Mr. Anderson.
Morning, my boy.
What do you think of the Russian situation, Mr. Anderson?
The Russian situation? Why, it's pretty complicated.
Yeah, and do you know that half the population of Russia is women?
Naturally.
How's your love life lately?
My what?
Mr. Anderson, I'm going to put my cards right on the table. I suspect you of going out with another woman.
Dennis, have you ever seen me with another woman?
No, sir.
No. Have you ever heard me mention another woman's name or seen me even look at another woman at any time?
No, sir.
Well, then,
Where are you hiding her?
I'm afraid we're discussing a pleasant impossibility. Now, believe me, it isn't so.
No? Then where do you rush off to every night after dinner?
To the public library.
Aha, now we're getting somewhere. A beautiful librarian, huh?
Dennis, in the Weaverville Library, the only thing you'll find well stacked are the books.
Well, what do you do at the library then?
Well, now, if you'll promise me to keep it a secret, I'll tell you.
Oh, sure, I promise.
All right? Now, I've been looking up some old newspaper files. You see, I've been writing a story.
A story?
That's right. I've already sent it to True Story magazine, and they want to publish it.
Gee, what's it called?
The Romance of Herbert Anderson.
Fiction, huh?
You have just put your finger on the horrible problem that I now find myself faced with. You see, True Story magazine positively insists that every word they print is the absolute truth.
Oh, and you didn't make your romance true.
No, I made it interesting. Now the magazine is sending a man here to authenticate my story before they publish it.
Well, can he find anything false? I mean, just what did you say?
Well, I described myself as a man of 50 with a desirable wife.
You're dead.
I could get by with that, but you see, as an added touch, I mentioned our children.
Oh, one daughter could hardly be considered children, huh?
Exactly.
Well, maybe you could say it was a little mistake that you lost count.
Well, hardly, because I described the other child in considerable detail. A boy, I said it was. A brilliant boy who less than a year ago had received his doctorate from Harvard.
Gee, you are in a mess. When will this fellow from True Story be here?
Well, this afternoon, according to the wire I got.
This afternoon? Gosh, even if Mrs. Anderson presented you with a son right now, he could never get through Harvard in time.
Well, not a hard school like Harvard, no.
Well, let's not give up yet, Mr. Anderson. There's got to be a way out of this thing somehow.
Oh, I hope so.
Now, don't you worry. I've got a brain, and Mildred's got a brain, and between our two brains, she's sure to think of something.
Oh, so that's all it is.
Oh, I think your father's in pretty big trouble, Mildred.
Yes, but there's a way to get him out. That is, if you're willing.
I knew you'd think of an idea. What's this one? A state or a federal offense?
Well, it's very simple. Daddy has to produce a son for the man from True Story magazine. All right, you're the son.
Me? Mildred, this thing's got to be realistic.
But it is realistic. You're the right age, aren't you?
Yes?
Then you're the son he wrote about. A brilliant young man with a college degree.
It is here that I feel we are veering toward fantasy.
Nonsense. Now, look, you told me the boy was a doctor.
Yeah.
All right. You go down to Dr. Hopkins' office.
Huh?
I'll send the man from True Story there, and when he arrives, he finds you wearing Dr. Hopkins' coat and sitting at his desk.
He also finds Dr. Hopkins beating my brains out, doesn't he?
Oh, no, because Dr. Hopkins won't be there. Somebody's made him go out on an emergency.
Who?
You.
Oi.
All you have to do is tell the doctor someone's desperately ill. Pretend you're in a panic.
Oh, that I can handle easily.
Oh, good. And when the man from True Story gets there, you're the doctor, see?
But Mildred, really,
Oh, you can do it. Forget right now about being a soda clerk and start thinking about your new career.
I am. Goodbye, Willoughby's drugstore. Hello, Alcatraz.
Come in.
Dr. Hopkins, Dr. Hopkins.
Yes, boy, what is it?
An emergency, doctor. My sister.
Your sister?
Yeah, she's doubled up in agony. Her face has turned green, her teeth are falling out, and she's got a temperature of 109.
What?
Yeah, we think she's sick.
Good gracious. Has she been in this condition long?
Since January.
January? Why do you come to me now?
Well, today she started to complain. Could you go right away, doctor?
Yes, of course. What's the address?
120 Cedar Road. It's out in the middle of the woods, 10 miles from here.
Good heavens. How could you have picked such an out-of-the-way spot?
It wasn't easy.
Gracious, I'd better call the hospital and have them drive me over in the ambulance.
An ambulance?
Of course. Yes. The driver will find the place.
Doc, it's beautiful out. Why don't you walk?
Don't be a fool. I'll go over to the hospital and pick up the ambulance there. And you stay here and watch the office for me till I get back, understand?
Yes, sir. Gee, it worked like a charm. This must be one of my abnormal days. Oh, gosh, what do I do now? Maybe it's Mildred. Hello? Yes, this is Dr. Hopkins' office, but... What? Your wife is about to have a baby, and what should you do? Well, humor her, I guess. Let her have it. Mister, what a thing to say. You ought to have your phone ripped out. Shoes.
Dennis, did you get rid of the doctor?
Yeah.
The man from True Story's on his way down the hall.
Uh-oh.
Quick, put on that white coat and put the stethoscope around your neck. Hurry now.
Okay.
Oh, there he is. I'll slip behind the screen where he can't see me.
Come in.
How do? I'm Mr. Weems of True Story magazine. They told me I could find Mr. Anderson's son here.
Yes, I'm Mr. Anderson's son. Dennis Day is the name.
Dennis Day? Your father's name is Herbert Anderson and yours is Dennis Day?
Yeah, he didn't want people to call me Junior.
That explains your first name, but what about your last?
Well, Daddy's a fellow takes no chances at all.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I want to welcome you to my office and assure you that...
Your office?
Sure.
On the front door it says Dr. Hopkins. How come?
Let's let that one ride, shall we? I may think of something later.
Better come up with it now. I have a feeling I may not be here long.
Well, I just bought Dr. Hopkins' practice, and I haven't had time to take his name off the door yet. Hey, pretty good, huh?
Yeah. But why did you buy a medical practice?
Oh, you know me, the man in white. It says right in Dad's story that I got my doctorate a year ago.
Yes, but your doctorate wasn't an MD. It was a law degree from Harvard Law School.
A law degree? You mean I'm a...
Try to guess.
A lawyer?
Good boy.
Yeah, of course I'm a lawyer. I was just having a little joke, that's all. Pretty funny, don't you think? You bet, yes, sir.
If you're a lawyer, why have you got on that white coat with a stethoscope around your neck?
Oh, that's easy. When I chase ambulances, I like to dress for it.
I see. And all this equipment? What would a lawyer want with an X-ray machine?
Oh, you'd be surprised how it turns up the hidden clauses in contracts.
And I suppose you use that examination table when you examine witnesses.
Yeah, it helps me weed out the habeas corpuses from the corpus delicti.
This is kind of fun, isn't it?
I hope so.
You don't expect me to swallow this, do you, Mr. Day?
I'd be terribly grateful.
Well, you do have some awfully novel ideas for a lawyer.
Yeah, they come when I least expect them.
You and Clarence Darrow, eh?
No, I like to work alone.
Who has a better right? Well, Mr. Day, True Story magazine, as you know, prints nothing but the truth. So until I can check on this matter elsewhere, I suggest you plead nolo contendere, so to speak.
Oh, I will. I'll plead just what you said.
You're not familiar with that common legal phrase?
I'm a Harvard man, Mr. Weems. We'd hardly learn common phrases there.
Yes, naturally. But you do understand Latin, of course.
Oh, of course. I'm simply Odedley with Attenley.
You are indeed loaded with something or other. Well, goodbye, Mr. Day. Let's not do it again real soon, shall we?
Dennis, is he gone?
Yeah. You know something, Mildred? I have a feeling he didn't believe a word I said.
I'm afraid you're right. But there's nothing we can do now but hope for the best. Don't lose confidence.
Oh, I won't. But just in case, when you get home tonight, would you bake me a cake with a file in it?
Oh, no, Dennis, you must.
Uh-oh, he's back again. Quick, behind the screen.
Okay.
Come in. Now, look, Mr. Weems,
Stand still, Doc. This ain't a water pistol I got in my hand. I need a doctor.
But...
You're coming with me, Doc. The boss needs you fast, and he needs you bad. A car just went past him, and now he's got 2 bullets in his stomach.
Gosh, I realize that drivers are always thinking up new things to do to pedestrians, but...
Come on, get your things on, Doc. I ain't fooling.
No, wait. You're making a mistake. I'm not a doctor.
No? Then what are you doing in this office with a white coat on and a stethoscope around your neck?
Oh, I was trying to convince someone that I was a lawyer. Sounds weak, huh?
Doc, I'm warning you for the last time. The boss needs someone to pick those bullets out of him.
And if I refuse?
You go anyway. Then you and the boss can pick the bullets out of each other.
I see what you mean. You're an excellent salesman.
Thank you. Now, are you coming?
Yes, sir. Only, what if I weren't a doctor?
I'd blow your brains out, mister.
Call me Doc.
Come on. We wasted enough time. Our hideout is the old Foster place on Pine Hill. Here's your little black bag. Now, come on, let's go.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Dennis, my poor darling. I've got to do something. But what? They're killing those horrible men. He'll be dead. And that fellow he takes the bullets out of, he won't do well either. Oh, I just got to do something. The Foster place on Pine Hill.
Well, here he is, Chief.
Oh, good work, Sam. Oh, Doc, you're just in time. These bullets went awful deep in my stomach.
They did?
Yeah, my head is split.
Boy, that is deep.
You better get right to work, Doc. I can't stand this pain much longer.
Look, mister, at the risk of my life, there's something I gotta tell you.
Shut up, you, and get busy if you want to live. I'll take his pulse.
Huh?
You heard me. Take his pulse.
Really, I don't think we should remove it in his condition.
What are you talking about? All you gotta do is feel it.
Oh.
Well, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and feel his pulse.
Yes, sir. If you'll find it, I'll be glad to feel it.
What?
Oh, never mind the pulse, Doc. A blood count is more important anyway.
A blood count?
Yeah, go ahead. Take one.
Oh, I don't have to. I can tell without counting them that you have fewer than you used to.
You know something, boss? I think you're in trouble.
You're telling me. But the heat's on, Sam. We gotta get out of here. Oh, go after those bullets, Doc.
I'll tell you what, let's leave them in. A lot of iron and bullets, you know, and the system requires iron to...
Shut up! A fine time to be making jokes. Go on, examine his stomachs and see if you can locate them slugs.
Okay. Steady now, Chief.
Ow!
Ticklish?
You fool! He can't stand that. Come on, give him an anesthetic.
An anesthetic?
Yeah, sure, you got something to put him asleep, ain't you?
Well, I could read to him if you want me to.
Are you crazy? You must have brought some ether with you in that bag. Let me see. Yeah, sure, here it is.
Gee, I'm glad I remembered.
Okay. Now I'll pour some on my handkerchief and give it to him. There, that ought to do it. All right now, Doc. You call for your instruments, and I'll hand them to you.
But I...
Call for your instruments.
Okay. Knife.
Knife.
Smelling salts.
You're going to give him smelling salts?
They're for me.
Well, see that you don't need them, understand? Now, what else do you need?
Forceps.
Forceps.
Band-Aid.
Band-Aid?
Gotta leave him looking neat afterwards, don't we?
For crying out loud, Doc. Quit talking like a fool, will you, and start operating.
Really, mister, look,
Did you hear me?
Yes, sir, but I can't operate on this man. I'm not
Start operating.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's that?
Open up there! Open up in there! Okay, you. Stand where you are and get your hands up.
The cops.
Gee, just like David Harding, counter-spy.
Dennis, are you all right?
Mildred and Mr. Weems. Sure, I'm all right.
Well, what do you know? Sam McNulty and Scarface Fudnick. We've been wanting these boys a long time. Congratulations, Doc.
Well, so you've given up law and taken to medicine again, eh, Mr. Day?
Gee, Mr. Weems, I bet you think I'm flighty, don't you?
He knows you aren't a lawyer, Dennis, or even Daddy's son.
Yes, and of course we can't use Mr. Anderson's story.
Oh?
But it's quite possible that we can print the story of how you captured these gangsters single-handed.
Gosh, really?
Yes, only remember, Mr. Day, this is True Story Magazine. We want the plain truth and only the truth.
Oh, sure. Well, it was like this. I was all alone in the doctor's office when all of a sudden 10 men armed with Tommy guns and cutlasses jumped me. I fought like a demon and I was winning easily when all of a sudden one of them whips out an atom bomb. Well, naturally, I couldn't do much against that, so I waited my chance and then I went after the whole army of them. I hit one guy with a left, another with a right, and a third I didn't know.
No, the story of how Dennis Day routed the gangsters will not be found in True Story Magazine. But the story of Dennis's life, entitled Okay, I'll Talk, definitely is in the current issue. True Story Magazine on sale at all newsstands.
Dennis Day will be back in just a moment with a song. But first, here's a fact worth knowing.
Colgate Dental Cream cleans your breath while it cleans your teeth.
And that's important, as our Colgate players are going to demonstrate for you. Our curtain goes up on a rain-soaked college boy who doesn't seem to know it's raining. Raining cats and dogs, in fact. A friend comes up and says,
Come on, snap out of it, Tom. Don't you know enough to come in out of the rain?
Well, what difference does it make, pal? I'm all wet anyway, according to Sal. She just read me a thunder and lightning act that was a beaut.
Oh, so your sugar left you standing in the rain, did she?
That's about it. But when it comes to telling me why, well, Sal's the original Miss Clam.
Well, rain in the face, I'll tell you something. What you want to do is make a dash for your dentist, Tom.
And here's what Tom found out.
Scientific tests have proved that in 7 out of 10 cases, Colgate Dental Cream instantly stops unpleasing breath that originates in the mouth. What's more, Colgate Dental Cream's safe polishing agent brings out the natural sparkle of your teeth, cleans them thoroughly and safely.
Yes, Colgate Dental Cream cleans your breath while it cleans your teeth.
And Colgate Dental Cream is famous for its wonderful wake-up flavor, too. In fact, nationwide tests of leading toothpastes prove that Colgate Dental Cream is preferred for flavor over other brands tested.
So, to clean your teeth thoroughly and safely, for a wake-up flavor everyone enjoys, use Colgate Dental Cream. Remember, Colgate Dental Cream cleans your breath while it cleans your teeth. With Charles Dant and the orchestra, here's Dennis to sing the current favorite, I Want to Thank Your Folks.
I want to thank your folks for making you as sweet as you are. How else can I express how I feel, confess and reveal my love? I want to thank your folks for making you the dream that you are, and tell them what a swell job they've done of raising the one I love. Do you recall the birthday party they gave you when we were just a couple of kids? Well, suppose they hadn't thought of inviting me to see what I'd have missed, and here's my thanks to you for making all my love dreams come true. But darling, to be perfectly frank, I really must thank your folks. Do you recall the birthday party they gave you when we were just a couple of kids? Well, suppose they hadn't thought of inviting me to see what I'd have missed, and here's my thanks to you for making all my love dreams come true. But darling, to be perfectly frank, I really must thank your folks.
Good night, everybody.
Dennis Day can be heard with Jack Benny every Sunday. And be sure and be with us again next week for another Dennis Day program. More songs, more adventures in the life of our star, Dennis Day. Meanwhile, be sure to use Colgate Dental Cream to clean your breath while you clean your teeth.
Lovely Joan Bennett is another famous Hollywood star to rave over Cashmere Bouquet Beau Cake, the new cake makeup sensation. Joan Bennett says, I'm wild over Cashmere Bouquet Beau Cake. So clever, so practical, with a makeup sponge in its own moisture-proof compartment right in the compact. Yes, Cashmere Bouquet Beau Cake, for the first time, brings you the makeup sponge right inside the case. Buy the new cake makeup sensation, Cashmere Bouquet Beau Cake, at cosmetic counters today.
Ladies, keep right on saving used fats and oils. Turn them into your dealer and he'll pay you more for your used fats and oils. This is Vern Smith reminding you that daylight saving time becomes effective in certain areas on April 27th. This may change the time at which the Dennis Day program is heard in your community. Please check your local paper for the time at which this program will be heard next week and each week thereafter.
This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dennis Day.
Oh, half makes life seem worthwhile, dwells in your eyes, and the spell
Dentist Day is brought to you by Colgate Dental Cream and Luster Cream Shampoo. Colgate Dental Cream, to clean your breath while you clean your teeth. Luster Cream, the cream shampoo for true hair loveliness.
The Dennis Day Show with Barbara Eiler, Bea Benaderet, Dink Trout, John Brown, Charles Dant in the orchestra, and yours truly, Vern Smith, is written by Frank Galen and stars our popular young singer in A Day in the Life of Dennis Day. Here's Dennis to sing A Feudin' and a Fightin'.
Dagnammit, here we go again, Ma.
Feudin' and fussin' and a fightin'. Sometimes it gets to be excitin'. Don't like them ornery neighbors down by the creek. We'll be plumb out of neighbors next week. Grandma, poor old Grandma, why they have to shoot poor Grandma? She lies 'neath the clover. Someone caught her bending over, picking up a daisy, feuding and fussing and a fighting. Peg my heart, I love you. This is a wrong that needs a righting. Let's get that funeral service over, so then we can start in a feuding again. You must remember this: a kiss is just a kiss, a sigh is just a sigh as time goes by. Daughter, baby daughter, oh, she poisoned all the neighbors' chickens. Now, daughter, she had an otter, at least till she could run like the Dickens. They hit her with a shovel, feuding and fighting and a fussing. No use a standing here a cussing. Let's give our daughter a pistol now that she's 4 and go feuding and fighting some more.
Oh, they got me.
Famous beauty authority Kay Dumet sends all women her secret of true hair loveliness. For the shining hair that men love, discover that touch of magic, Luster Cream Shampoo. Discover the remarkable way Luster Cream Shampoo makes hair gleam with natural highlights and shadows, sparkle with silken softness, delight with clean fragrance. Not a soap, not a liquid, Luster Cream Shampoo is an amazing new dainty cream that whips up luxurious lather like magic in hard or soft water and sweeps dullness away. Out of her wealth of cosmetic lore, Kay Dumet blended gentle lanolin with special secret ingredients to achieve this revolutionary new cream that brings out the rich, natural beauty of your hair, leaves it obedient to brush and comb. Try that economical dollar jar of Luster Cream Shampoo sold at all cosmetic counters, also 30-cent and 55-cent sizes. And learn what more and more women of all ages are learning every day, the way to new glamour with Luster Cream, the cream shampoo for true hair loveliness. And now, once again, we bring you A Day in the Life of Dennis Day, the story of a lovable young boy and his uphill struggle to become average. Last June, as you may remember, Dennis's boss, Mr. Willoughby, decided to close his store during July and August, thus forcing our young hero to spend the summer back home with his folks. So it's been 2 months since anyone in Weaverville has seen him. Have you missed your employee, Mr. Willoughby?
Missed him?
Yes.
Dennis?
Yes. Oh, now, Mr. Willoughby, I'm sure that attitude isn't true of the folks over at the Anderson boarding house, especially his girlfriend, Mildred. Is it, Mildred?
It certainly isn't. Dennis is a perfect darling. My mother and a lot of other people in this town think he hasn't much sense and no initiative or ambition. Well, they're the ones who never tried loving him and are just willing to sit back and rely on evidence.
Oh, I take it then that your mother doesn't quite approve of your boyfriend. Is that right, Mrs. Anderson?
Let's put it this way. I'm a woman who has always followed the policy of live and let live. But in Dennis's case, I'm willing to make an exception.
Oh, my. I'm sure your husband doesn't feel that way, Mrs. Anderson. Do you, Mr. Anderson?
Do you, Herbert?
I can express my opinion in just 2 words. The same 2 words I express all my opinions with. Yes, Poopsie.
I see. Well, I'm sure our young hero is fully aware of these conflicting opinions, and tonight, as he walks down Elm Street from the bus depot to rejoin the Andersons, it must comfort him to know that at least his girlfriend Mildred. Hey, wait a minute. What is this sight that greets his eyes on the darkened porch of the Anderson house? 2 figures very close together. One indisputably Mildred, and the other a man, a strange man. The figures get even closer together, then separate. One leaves, the other stays. Galvanized into action, our hero sprints forward and dashes up the steps.
Mildred Anderson!
Dennis!
So, you're just like the rest of your sex. Whenever a fella comes home and finds someone in the arms of a man, it's always a woman.
Now look, Dennis.
I saw you with your arm around him.
But Dennis.
And he had his arm around you.
But Dennis.
And your lips were puckered.
Dennis.
Don't you know you could get kissed that way?
Dennis, stop being silly.
Silly? That's just how it happens. I know from personal hearsay.
Dennis, if you'd only let me explain.
Ha!
Here I've been counting the days till you'd come back.
You didn't have to call in someone to count with you. Who is this fellow? How long have you been friends?
3 days.
So, that's the kind he is. I might have guessed.
Well, what do you mean?
Only known you 3 days and already he's letting you kiss him. There.
Letting? Now look, he kissed me, and I didn't let him. He just turned around and did it before I could stop him.
A likely story, my good woman. Just remember that 2 can play at that game. I mean, besides the 2 who are playing it already.
Dennis, honestly, Mr. Stewart means nothing to me. He's just the producer of the summer stock company that's been playing in town. I was only talking to him on account of Mother.
Oh, sure.
But it's true. Don't you trust your own fiancé?
Our fiancéship is at an end, Mildred. I bid you good night.
What?
You heard me, and I'll thank you to return my boy ranger badge in the morning.
Dennis, you can't mean that.
All I can say is that it's a lucky thing I found this out before we were married. Otherwise, it would have been a lot more difficult to break our engagement.
But, Dennis, I've told you the truth.
I have spoken, Mildred.
Dennis, you're crazy. Even if it were like you thought, surely you'd give me another chance.
No, Mildred. No woman's gonna 2-time me 2 times. Good night.
Dennis! Oh, golly, of all the awful things to happen. Darn that Mr. Stewart, anyhow. If I ever get my hands on him,
Mildred, what on earth's wrong with Dennis? He walked right past me without even saying hello.
Oh, it's that darn summer theater director, Mr. Stewart. He pretended he was showing me a scene, and then he tried to kiss me, and Dennis saw him.
Mr. Stewart? Oh, Mildred, did you ask him about me?
Mother, Dennis and I have split up. Don't you even care?
Oh, yes, of course. Inwardly, I'm a mess, but life must go on. What did he say about me?
If it's any satisfaction to you, he said you could take Mrs. Green's place. You'll be Lady Macbeth on opening night.
Oh, Mildred, how perfectly wonderful.
Wonderful? How can you stand there and say anything's wonderful? I've lost my Dennis forever. What am I going to do?
Now, darling, don't you worry. We'll stop by Robinson's pet shop first thing in the morning and buy you a Cocker Spaniel.
Dennis, it's me, Herbert Anderson.
Oh, come in, Mr. Anderson.
I just thought I'd drop in and welcome you to... Why, Dennis, you haven't even unpacked.
I'm not going to, Mr. Anderson. I'm leaving this place.
Leaving? Why?
Mr. Anderson, suppose you came home suddenly one night and found someone kissing your wife.
Someone with a will of iron, you mean?
Yes, sir. Well, that's what happened to me.
Really? Well, still, I don't see why you should leave just because you caught someone kissing my wife.
It wasn't your wife, it was Mildred.
Mildred? You caught Mildred doing a thing like that?
Yes, sir. Hugging and kissing a man in cold blood. I feel pretty bad, Mr. Anderson. I was looking forward to marriage. It's kind of hard to give up my dreams.
Yes, I know, Dennis, and I'm truly sorry. Is there anything I can do?
No, sir, it's nice of you, but I want Mildred or nothing.
Oh, no. I mean, is there anything I can do to help? After all, you can't just give up, you know.
Huh?
Well, you're going to put up a fight for her, aren't you? Where's your masculinity? Where's your virility? You've got the same amount I have, haven't you?
Yes, sir, I guess I'm dead.
Oh, nonsense. Don't you suppose I had a rival for Pupsy's hand? But did I stand idly by? No. I got in there and fought like a tiger.
Gee, and you were the victor, huh?
Well, it certainly looked like it at that time, yes.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Now, who is this rival of yours?
Well, I think his name is Stewart.
The fellow who's putting Macbeth on in the summer theater? Why, he's only been in town for a couple of days.
I know. I guess he's just easy to love.
Yeah. Well, we've got to get rid of it.
Well, I suppose he'll leave when the play closes, but that may be too late.
Yes, I'm afraid you're, Well, now, wait a minute. Suppose the play closed after one performance. That wouldn't be too late.
But why would it close so soon?
Well, what if the critic in the Daily Bugle gave the show a terrible panning?
But suppose the critic likes the play.
He wouldn't if we had our own critic doing the job.
Huh?
Look, suppose a big movie actor came to town and offered the present critic a swell job in Hollywood. He'd go, wouldn't he?
I suppose he would.
Then there's your answer.
That's my answer?
Sure.
Maybe I better hear the question again.
Well, don't you see, Dennis? Now, look, you're good at imitations. You can impersonate the star. We'll bundle you up in a muffler, you can wear dark glasses, and the critic will be fooled by the voice.
Gee, and then when we've got him out of town, I could write the criticism myself. Say, it might work at that.
Of course. Now, what movie star can you be?
Well, how about...
Come on, Nellie. What's the matter? You crazy or something?
Oh, no. Somebody who's more dramatic.
Oh, well, maybe...
Racing with the moon high above the midnight blue.
No, not that dramatic. No. Besides, they aren't real actors. Now, couldn't you be a real picture star?
How about Betty Grable?
Dennis, all we have to work with is a muffler and dark glasses.
Yeah, that's right. I was thinking of wearing a bathing suit, but he might spot me.
Very possible. Now, I'll tell you what you do. You think of somebody overnight. I'll be down to Willoughby's store tomorrow to pick you up, and we'll call on this critic together.
Okay, let's see now.
That's my boy who said that. Umbriago. No. Hetty, you are so lovely, Hetty.
No. My wife's sweetie face gave me a great, big, beautiful bird book.
Morning, Mr. Willoughby.
Good morning, Dennis.
Well, here I am. Did you remember this is the day I was to come back to work?
Certainly. Can't you see I'm wearing a black tie?
Gee, you don't change much, do you, Mr. Willoughby?
No. Well, get to work, my boy. I'll phone the insurance company and tell them you're back and they can raise our rates again.
Oh, yes, sir.
As a matter of fact, you'll be in charge of the store today. I have to leave in a few minutes for the summer theater rehearsal.
The Summer Theater? You mean the one that's putting on Macbeth tonight?
Uh-huh. Haven't you heard? I'm one of the play's principal backers.
You've put money into it?
$500. What's the matter? Haven't you ever heard of a businessman becoming an angel?
Yes, sir. I may make it before you do.
What are you talking about?
Mr. Willoughby, let me ask you a purely hypothetical question. If a certain person who shall be nameless was instrumental in your losing money, what would you do?
I'd fire you in a minute.
Oh, well, in that case, I must ask you another question. If you had to choose between love and your career, which would you take?
Love?
Sure, love. You know, what men feel for horses, dogs, and women and stuff like that.
Well, what I know about love, I've been married for 15 years.
Oh, I see.
But I guess if I were young and free and had to choose, I'd take love.
You would?
Certainly. Any red-blooded man would.
How about one in whom the white corpuscles dominate?
That kind, too.
Oh, I'm glad to hear you say that, Mr. Willoughby. I guess you and I think the same way.
That's about the nastiest crack I've ever heard.
what I meant was...
Answer that and then get back to work.
Yes, sir. Willoughby store. Oh, hello, Mr. Anderson. Yeah, pick me up on my lunch hour and we'll go over and see that critic. I've had to choose between love and a career, and I've chosen love. I've made my bed, Mr. Anderson. Now I only hope I can lie my way out of it.
Now, don't be nervous, Dennis. There's nothing to worry about. Just remember, you're a big Hollywood star.
Okay, I'm ready.
Good.
Come in.
Ah, Mr. Helcott, the eminent critic, I presume. My name is Coleman.
Coleman? Well, you don't mean...
Yes, old boy, Ronnie, Natch.
Why, this is an honor, Mr. Coleman. I'd never have recognized you with that muffler over your face.
Well, Mr. Coleman's got a bad head cold.
Yes, old boy, I can hardly get my nose open to talk through it.
Oh, I see. Well, this certainly is a thrill for a modest, unassuming, and extremely talented critic like myself. I've always been a great admirer of yours, Mr. Coleman.
Splendid. You have frightfully good taste, old man.
Yes, and I just loved the late George Apley.
Oh, we all did, old boy. All Hollywood turned out for the funeral.
You see, he's referring to your last picture, Ronald. The late George Apley. That was the title.
Oh, of course, to be sure. So many things on my mind, you know.
Yes, I guess you Hollywood people have a lot to think about.
Oh, quite.
I'd certainly like to visit that town someday. I've heard so much about everything in it. Grauman's Chinese.
Oh, yes, splendid little chaps, all of them.
But isn't Grauman's Chinese a theater?
Well, Mr. Coleman doesn't get around much, you see. He's more of a family man.
Oh, yes, family problems all the time, you know. I was saying to my wife just before I left. Hortense, I said...
Hortense?
Yes, my wife. Grand girl. We're married.
But isn't your wife's name Benita?
Oh, to be sure. Always getting her confused with the maid. Well, anyway, I said to her, Benita, darling, we'll just have to do something about Junior.
Junior?
Yes, my son, wouldn't you say?
I don't think so.
You don't have a son, Ronald, remember?
Oh, well, I said to Benita, I said, darling, we'll just have to do something about Junior. Referring, I hope, to my daughter.
But you don't have a daughter either.
By Jove, you're quite right. And it's no wonder.
No wonder what?
No wonder we never did anything about Junior.
Ronald, I feel that the interview is getting out of hand.
Oh, really?
Yes, I think we'd better get to the business that brought us here.
Oh, quite, yes. Well, you see, Mr. Helcott, we've been reading your reviews in the local paper for some time.
No! Really, Mr. Coleman?
Yes. Yes, and we feel that you belong either in Hollywood or New York.
I belong in Hollywood or New York?
Whichever is farther.
I beg your pardon?
What Mr. Coleman means is, wouldn't you like to go?
Oh, of course.
Goodbye, old man, and Godspeed.
But I don't understand.
We have a job for you in Hollywood.
A job?
You'll be a critic, old boy, the same as here.
Oh, for a moment I thought you wanted me to work.
Oh, nothing like that. Now run along home and pack. We'll take over your duties here.
Yes, we'll put a fine young chap named Dennis Day right to work on your column.
Quite. Oh, is there anything special this Day person should know about your work?
Oh, no, it's very simple. I just review movies and plays like the one opening tonight. And, oh, yes, does this Mr. Day have a 5 or 6 year old nephew?
A 5 or 6 year old nephew?
For writing reviews of radio programs, you know.
Oh, I see. That explains a lot.
Yes. Well, thank you for this wonderful offer. Goodbye, gentlemen. I'll see you in Hollywood. I just can't wait to get to the bowl for Harry's piano recital.
Dennis, we did it.
Yeah. Can you imagine? And just wait till my review of Macbeth appears. There'll never be another performance by that company.
Your rival is as good as out of town right now. We'll...
Uh-oh. Do you suppose that fellow changed his mind about going?
Gee, I don't know. Come in.
Mr. Helcott, I brought your tickets for tonight. Why, Herbert Anderson and Dennis. Where's Mr. Helcott?
Well, I'm the critic here now, Mr. Willoughby. I did like you told me. I chose love.
What are you talking about?
Mr. Helcott has left town, Homer. Dennis is taking his place.
Dennis is Why, that means he'll review my play. My boy! My dear, dear boy!
No use, Mr. Willoughby. It's no use. Yours was not the love I chose.
Why, Dennis, what do you mean?
You know how a good play can get 4 bells?
Yeah?
Yours won't even get a door buzzer.
You mean you're going to pan my play? You can't.
When the play is over tonight, just don't bother sweeping out the place for tomorrow, that's all.
Oh, so that's your attitude, is it? Well, I'll fix you. You'll never get into that theater tonight. I'll have guards posted at every door just to watch for you.
But you can't
I
do that.
can, huh? I can and I will. Goodbye.
Gee, what are we going to do now, Mr. Anderson?
Do? Why, sit right down at that desk and start reviewing the play.
But I haven't seen the play. I can't write up something I don't know anything about, can I?
My boy, you keep forgetting you're a critic. Now, go to work on your criticism, and don't be subtle.
Well, all right. Let's see now. Last night at the Weaverville Summer Theater, an audience of first-nighters was practically nauseated by the most horrible production ever to smell up a playhouse. Too subtle?
No, I think they'll know what you mean.
Good. Now let's see if I can think up something nasty.
Dennis, breakfast is ready.
Hi, Mildred. My, don't you look pretty this morning.
Why, Dennis, aren't you mad at me anymore?
You mean over that silly Mr. Stewart? What for? I took care of him. See the morning paper?
Why, no.
Well, I got myself appointed dramatic critic on it yesterday. And after what I said about that play, he'll never show his face around here again. Smart, huh?
Dennis, you mean you panned the play?
You bet. And every actor and actress in it. Ooh, what I said.
Lady Macbeth, too?
Oh, her I gave the full treatment.
Oh, Dennis.
Huh?
My mother played Lady Macbeth.
Your mother?
Yes.
Mildred, incredible as it may seem, I think I've made a blunder. Boy, will I hear from your mother when she reads that review.
Dennis Day.
I've heard from her.
So, there you are, you worm. Did you write this review in the paper?
Yes, ma'am, but...
How dare you print a thing like this? The play was sick to start with, but it never recovered once Lady Macbeth made an entrance on her two big left feet.
Just a simple mistake in counting, Mrs. Anderson.
And what about your next line? That when I got on the stage, something unfortunate happened to the lights. They stayed on.
Oh, Mother, I'm sure he didn't mean that the way it sounds.
Stop making excuses for him. This time he's gone too far. This time I'm going
Dennis!
Mr. Willoughby.
I want to see you.
You better hurry. Mrs. Anderson and I are having a little discussion from which I may never recover.
Mr. Willoughby, do you realize what this boy has done?
Well, certainly I do. He's made our play.
What?
10 minutes after that paper hit the street, our box office was swamped with calls. The play's a sellout. Dennis, you're a doll.
Gee, I lead the most uncertain life.
But I don't understand. After that frightful review...
That's what did it. All we needed was a good panning. They panned Abe's Irish Rose, didn't they? And Tobacco Road? Ha ha! We may run 10 years.
Oh, Dennis, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, me too. Gee, can you imagine? Being panned by a critic turns out to be even better than being banned in Boston.
Dennis Day will be back in just a moment with a song. But first, here's a fact worth knowing.
Colgate Dental Cream cleans your breath while it cleans your teeth.
And that's important, as our Colgate players are going to demonstrate. Scene, a beach, where a smooth-looking bathing beauty is having a pretty grim time. Listen.
Oh, look at those men. All they can see is that girl in the red bathing suit.
Well, they can't see you if you hide way down at this end of the beach, Claire.
Well, they can't see me no matter where I am, and that's the truth.
Claire, breath trouble cramps any girl's style. So how about seeing your dentist, honey?
And here's what Claire found out.
Scientific tests prove that in 7 out of 10 cases, Colgate Dental Cream instantly stops unpleasing breath that originates in the mouth. And Colgate's safe polishing agent brings out the natural sparkle of your teeth, cleans them thoroughly and safely.
Yes, Colgate Dental Cream cleans your breath while it cleans your teeth.
And Colgate Dental Cream is famous for its wonderful wake-up flavor, too. Nationwide tests of leading toothpastes prove that Colgate's is preferred for flavor over other brands tested.
So, to clean your teeth thoroughly and safely, for a wake-up flavor everyone enjoys, use Colgate Dental Cream. Remember, Colgate Dental Cream cleans your breath while it cleans your teeth. With Charles Dant and the orchestra, here's Dennis to sing Peg of My Heart.
Peg of my heart, I love you, we'll never part. I love you, dear little girl, sweet little girl. Sweeter than the rose of Erin are your winning smiles endearing. Peg o' my heart, your glances with Irish art entrance us. Come be my own, come make your home in my sweeter than the rose of Erin are your winning smiles endearing. Peg o' my heart, your glances with Irish art entrance us. Come be my own, come make your home in my
Good night, everybody.
Next week, tune in to another Dennis Day Show brought to you by Colgate Dental Cream to clean your breath while you clean your teeth, and Luster Cream Shampoo, the cream shampoo for true hair loveliness.
Remember, doctors prove the Palmolive plan brings 2 out of 3 women lovelier complexions in 14 days. And this beauty plan with Palmolive soap was tested on women with all types of skin. Dry, oily, even skin that was not clear. Yes, 36 doctors proved the 14-day Palmolive plan improves all types of skin, brings fresher, brighter, younger-looking complexions. So get Palmolive soap and start your 14-day Palmolive plan now.
This is Vern Smith reminding you that Judy Canova's vacation is over and she'll be back on the air this Saturday night. So if it's laughter you're after, be sure to tune in the Judy Canova Show this Saturday night over most of these same stations. Tonight, stay tuned for the Summerfield Bandstand, which follows immediately.
This is NBC, the national broadcasting company.